Hello Sagittarius, welcome to Creators on the Crest. I'm Stephanie. This over here is Blazer the Morky, and we are here for your reading for the next 10 days. We're going to start off with a tarot card for the overall energy, and then we'll look at your energy, the energy connected to you, and how those energies mingle and dance in the middle. And then we'll close it off with an oracle card for the Sagittarius collective. Keep in mind, these are general readings, so only take what resonates and leave the rest. If you're interested in more context and texture, check out your Sun, Moon, Rising, and North Node readings for additional information. And you can put the pieces together like a puzzle. Also, check out the description below. That's where I have links to personal readings and also links to social media and all the other fun stuff that I offer. Okay, Saggy. We're going to use the Wildwood Tarot to pull your overall energy today. Here it is. Ooh, I like this one. You got the number 20 card, the Great Bear. And in our traditional tarot, this is the Judgment card, the Great Bear. And we've got like a great white bear. It doesn't look like a polar bear. Could be, because we do have some northern lights behind there. So some of you Saggies could be in Alaska or in the Netherlands or in Finland, Sweden, those kinds of places. Iceland, where you can see those beautiful northern lights. And or some of you may have some past life connections to one of those places. And that might be important for you. Maybe you're planning a trip. There's definitely the sense of completion that comes from this energy, a sense of resurrection where you have made sacrifices in the past, you've gone down certain roads, made certain choices, and now there's this redeeming quality. Could be for this relationship that is before us. Let's have a look, Saggy. On your side, you get the Death card, the Hierophant, and the King of Pentacles. These are really powerful energies. The energies of transformation, the energies of recognizing that you are the authority in and of yourself in your natural connection to the universe, to natural and cosmic law. There's the King of Pentacles here who has a mastery in the physical world and is feeling quite attractive and abundant in that way. And then there's the energy of the person connected to you, looking like they might be having not quite as easy of a time as you. They have the Five of Cups, the Nine of Wands, and the Page of Pentacles. For some reason, this person is quite down, maybe even a little bit depressed. They're having trouble being optimistic or positive about things. They may be struggling with that right now. They're quite cautious. This is somebody who may have gone through something that was hurtful. They may have done something hurtful, and they're kind of having this energy of looking over their shoulder. They are very curious about you, I think, and how you make things happen in the material and the physical world, about how you operate. They could be learning from you in some way. You could be working with them as like you're counseling them or providing a healing modality for them. In the case of the Judgment card for them, it feels as if they should work on transmuting forgiveness in their life. That's just what it feels like to me. In the connective energies, the two of you get the Ace of Cups and the Seven of Swords. And this again is like looking back over your shoulder, being wary, like a more of a vampiristic stealing kind of energy. And then we have this big Ace of Cups. It's like overflowing, a new opportunity in love. So we're gonna have to look at this, Saggy, because this is looking a little, things are looking a little different here on both of these sides. You may be having to make a judgment or a decision about someone. Doesn't necessarily have to be romantic. It could be somebody in your workplace. And this is a big, big decision here. For the Death card, you get, guess what again? That King of Pentacles. You got another one here. And you got the Queen of Swords. Your fortitude and your commitment to your transformational journey. And possibly for some of you, some of you may be Saggy Scorpio cuspers. There is that Scorpio energy showing up here. It might be somewhere else in your chart, that fire and water, the dynamic of the polarities, but how they come together and are both necessary parts of your life. You are grounding those energies in. You've got a lot of strength around that. You've got a lot of determination. You're very clear on the transformative path and its value. So that is looking good. Let's look at this Hierophant here. This is you coming into your spiritual authority. You have the Knight of Cups and the Three of Wands. You're really loving and embracing and putting your best foot forward toward your spiritual journey. I think you're quite passionate. Again, some of you may be healers or mystics or counselors or even like naturopaths or doctors or somebody, a caretaker of some kind. And you're just thrilled with these spiritual energies that you're picking up. And the Three of Wands here, some of you may be especially good working with people at end of life, so like a hospice kind of situation. Some of you even further are developing your mediumship skills, or you have them naturally. Maybe they've been suppressed in your life and you're working on bringing them back to the forefront here. So some really beautiful and exciting spiritual growth opportunities. And what's nice about the Hierophant is that it is that spiritual embodiment that one achieves when they've been through the trials and they've been through the challenges. The conflict it's indicated here. It's already happened. And guess what, Saggy? For the King of Pentacles, you get the Hierophant, another Hierophant. Two Kings of Pentacles, two Hierophants. Cool how your energy is working together here. And the Seven of Wands, you have come to the point in your life where you are willing to defend the truth. You are willing to ensure that you stay steady, sturdy, stable in your connection with the creator of all, you know, what do I call it? I call it the natural prime creator of the universe. You're in touch with that energy. You're in touch with the higher force that penetrates and binds us all together, like they talk about in Star Wars. And you're aligning everything with your will force and your action out into the world. And to me, it's leaning very much towards a spiritual journey of some kind. Some of you could have a ministry even, or be talking about that. So, wow, you've really come to some understandings here. I love that you're working in alignment with truth, that some of the, what I would say, filters and illusions have lifted for you. Really feels more clear now. Like, I hate to use this term because I'm more of a pagan kind of person, but it's like a born again kind of feeling. I don't get necessarily it's anchored in Christianity though. This has a bigger feeling than that. We're talking about the Great Bear. We're talking about universal cosmic energies here, not just limited to a religion that's been on the planet a little over 2,000 years. We're looking at bigger energies than that here with you, Saggy, and it's okay. It's okay for anyone to choose that path if that's part of their learning, growth, and development. I'm not knocking it. I'm just saying there's more to it than that. So you may be more spiritual leaning than you are religious leaning, if that makes sense. Okay, so for the Five of Cups, you get the King of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles. I said you, but I meant them. So whoever has been depressed, this may be somebody that you're partnered with. Now, again, this could be business. Other than the Ace of Cups in the middle, I don't get the sense of romantic love yet. It might show up here. This person has been down, but they are also, they have a lot of tenacity. So I feel like they're going to keep working on themselves until they can turn over a new beginning, a new leaf, so to speak. Nature may be really important for this person. Being in nature, so they may have a lot of nature related hobbies. Let's look at this Nine of Wands. They get the Devil and the Nine of Swords. This is really tough energy to be in. It could be because of your transformation that you've gone through and this spiritual gnosis and upgrade that you're embodying here and that you're experiencing. I'm sure it's visible to the people around you. They could be having some feelings of jealousy, that things are falling into place for you, that you seem to have come out the other side of something difficult and they're still stuck in it. They're quite stressed. This person seems to carry a lot of anxiety, and it seems like their nervous system is shot too. And therefore, they may have the tendency to want to control things that they can't control. And then we all know how fruitless that can be, right? For the Page of Pentacles, this energy is looking a bit more refreshing for them. They get the Six of Cups and the Hermit. So, wow, they're dealing with some big energy of maybe jealousy. This could be someone who looks to you for something or wants to develop their skills to be more like you. They really need to be, though, looking at how they can be themselves here. So if you are connected to this person, they may need a bit of encouragement just to remind them that they should not be comparing and competing against others. They are only comparing to the best version of themselves so that they can grow from that. They're showing me a little bit of childhood trauma here that could have a factor in this. I feel like they were verbally abused or someone talked down to this person and it was quite nasty. They are, though, there is this part of them that's so curious and they want to get to know this hermit better. They want to spend some time getting to know themselves, on a more intimate and deeper level, and that may be what you're showing to them. So if we imagine the major arcana of the tarot like a journey, right, that we walk the journey in, the Judgment card for you, you've gone through the trials and you've come out the other side. You are experiencing the new again, a freshness, and this person is just entering the trials. That's what it feels like to me. All right, let's look at this Ace of Cups energy in between the two of you here. You bring in the energy of the Two of Pentacles. They bring the Eight of Swords. I think you really have to determine how much time and energy you're going to put into this person. There need to be good boundaries for you to maintain keeping your cup full. They're in it. They're in it in their own self-deprecating. They could be somebody who is stuck in a victim mentality. Not to say they haven't been a victim in the past, but that they're stuck and almost regressing in that energy. So keep that in mind. If there's someone you're working with, proper boundaries are going to be really important with this person. And Saggy, you're usually really good with that. So I imagine you're probably okay with that. It's definitely got your attention and you're like, okay, I can give now because that's our agreement. Maybe they're paying you for a session and then I'm going to pull away. And if they try to cross that boundary, maybe it's somebody who could get a little pushy if like they're trying to make their session go longer and it's the end of time or something, it's the end of your hour or whatever. They just might need a little reminder with that. For the Seven of Swords, you bring in the energy of the Page of Cups and they have the Nine of Wands again. This is the kind of energy where I feel like this person would do something. It's almost like a kid, they just go up and whack another kid in the head and an adult sees it and they go, hey, don't do that. And they're like, it wasn't me. It wasn't me. They're dealing with some of that. And you are having some... You're patient and you're loving towards this because you understand that comes from their wounding. But at the same time, there's the knowing that only they, at the end of the day, can turn and face this with an open heart, right? You can have an open heart toward the encouragement of them continuing to heal, continuing to work on yourself. This could be one of your friends you're dealing with and you're just trying to have the appropriate boundaries and let them figure this out themselves. They definitely, they're learning, but it is, this would be a hard energy to be around. It would be a hard energy to be around long term, and especially without boundaries. So just keep that in mind, because I think you know that from what you're showing me here, you know that, but it has to be reinforced daily with this person. Saggy, let's get you a card from the Whispers of the Oceans Oracle to close off your reading today. Saggy, you got the number 30 card, Surrounded by Prosperity. Your attention is being drawn to the infinite nature of reality. That which exists outside the known is beyond measure. The school of fish pictured represents abundance, sanctuary, desire, control, steadiness, and even a possible windfall. You may find that you want to take care of others by offering advice. I picked that up. You could be a counselor, a healer of some kind, guidance and wisdom, as well as possibly loaning your money or giving your time to a worthwhile cause. Your abundance flow is at its peak, and you find hidden treasures around every corner and a wide variety of situations. This is a beautiful opportunity for you to turn into the yellow color of your solar plexus if you work with chakras, or to the beautiful yellow of the sun or the fish in this card. Are you giving up, or alternatively too keyed up about a situation? Maybe here in this relationship that I read in your reading here, you might be getting too entangled in it. You might need to free yourself up, focus back on yourself. That's okay. It might be time for a vacation, a sabbatical, something like that, Saggy. You'll know your limits. You definitely have the wisdom, the embodied wisdom on your side, I'd say. So keep at it, and I wish you all the best. I'll see you next time.